Adam Calhoun's Puck, aka the headbagger. Yeah, let's see someone in the comment section and go, yo, listen, I'm late to the party. Who's the headbagger? Go and watch some videos. Go and look up on my channel. There's one person in particular that I'm talking about that we call the headbagger. I've documented this for a long time, but if you didn't know, it's a nasty person who he worked with a group of kids, I guess, in some kind of like supermarket or whatever, and he decides to take out a phone. His cell phone looked like a flip phone, low quality, and stop recording himself asking these children some disgusting and inappropriate and nasty, explicit questions. And then in the video, he called himself the head bagger in charge, which tells me he was in a position of power. Even one of those little girls, she looked so uncomfortable, like she didn't want to be asked this, obviously. And he did it anyway and posted it on his channel. And when people confronted him on it, he said, oh, they were filming a sitcom. On yourself. You posted the video, first of all, to your nasty ass Twitter page where you called yourself a demon in your username. He deleted this Twitter page after it was exposed. I think it was his name was like Tim the Demon or some shit. Tim the Demon, I think, was his username. Something along those lines where he called himself a demonic being. So yeah, he posted those videos. I think it was posted on his YouTube years ago too. He took it down. Right? He took all of this and down and act like it never happened. Right? And it got exposed. Oh, they was filming a sitcom and I was helping. With your cell phone, your flip cell phone? Oh, you's a nasty bastard, bro. That's a nasty man. But anyway, the headbagger. Just because if you're new to the lore, right, you're like, damn, they actually put out so many videos, the podcasts. And even though you're on Spotify, we could go and listen to your archive. I think we're only like on episode 39-ish or something. I only count the episodes on Spotify, so. And they're being uploaded and should be fully up to date by this week. But yeah, you can check that out and get into the lore. But in case you're not able to do that, or it feels like, damn, that's a lot, that was just a little brief, I guess you could say, background of why we call him the headbagger, because he called himself the headbagger when he was being inappropriate. Anyway, this guy decided that he wanted to go and troll somebody, someone who I guess you could say would have fit in the low-cal category. And if you don't know what that means, that's when people make fun of you, crack jokes, and this person had enough. He had enough. He got tired of it. And when the headbagger decided to go to his city and try to confront him in person, he was like, enough. And I agree. Because I think, damn, bro, like that sets a bad, I guess you could say, a precedent where, did I say that right? Anyway, it sets a bad example too as well for what people could do to you. Because if that had happened and say, for instance, the person that they ran up on got embarrassed and this dude, Double B, he, I guess, gained subscribers and clout or whatever from it that he wanted, it would have told other losers that it was okay to do that. And now everyone could try to run up on people. And in fact, I'll argue that he thought he can do this because Adam Calhoun does this. Because Adam Calhoun was running up on people at Walmart. This loser-ass YouTuber thought that he could do that. And he got mollywopped. It was the funniest thing in the world. And since then, he's been trying to defend himself. And no, it's not what you think, guys. Oh. And since no one believes him, he's going and trying to, I guess, discredit the person who mollywopped him even more than they've already been, put down. And that's not me defending them. I want to be clear. Just because they did this and I laughed and I will be able to enjoy this moment for the rest of my life. Oh man, karma. Doesn't mean that I'm cool with them or know them or speak to them or subscribe to them. Like, I don't know the person. I know that they did some nasty stuff to Upchurch, and I don't rock with that. I think they might even be blocked on my channel. If I'm being, I think they came and tried to chat, and I was like, "Ain't that the person that lied on Upchurch?" Blocked them. So yeah, he's trying to portray this thing that everyone's supporting this guy because of this, and we just subscribing to him, and everyone listening to him. No, that's not the case. I just think it's funny what happened. Simple as that. But tell me what you guys think down in the comment section and all that stuff. Let's play a clip and hear what he had to say.
Said, well, I hope you lose your job. Well, that was kind of odd for somebody to just come out and say that. Now, earlier that day, old fuckboy was live, and he made a comment saying, yeah, they're accusing me of going after his job. I don't support things like that. I can't control what other people do. I don't believe in that, and I don't support it. Well, wouldn't you know, I got a phone call that I needed to report back to the office because my supervisor wanted to speak to me. And I asked what it was about. And they said about some online activities. I said, really? So I went back. And I talked to him. I'm not going to tell you what was said because I really can't speak about it right now. It's under investigation. But what's mind-boggling is fucktard said that he does not condone any of that type of actions. And then out of the blue, someone that I did not expect sends me a message saying, I heard what was said in Chop's chat today, and I want you to know I had nothing to do with it. I said, what are you talking about? Someone saying that you may lose your job. I said, who? He said, well, I don't want to get involved, but it would be the person that you had a fight with. And I have screenshots to prove it. I said, would you mind sending them to me? And sure enough, he did. On June 11th, Fuckboy sent a message to said individual. And it reads, hey, where is Timmy's job at again? Where is it located and shit? I got someone that it's going to make some phone calls on him. And said person said, I'm not exactly sure, Bubba. And to be honest, I don't want to get in any kind of trouble or involved or have to deal with him more than I have been lately. That was on June 11th, a week before the raid, a week before I made my travels. So, fuckboy, you were already planning on trying to get me fired. Isn't that something? This is what I'm talking about. He sets up here, bitch whines and complains. Oh, I'm a changed man. I won't do anything like that. I didn't like it when it happened to me. So why would I want to go after somebody else? Okay. So a couple things are going to happen. One, if I do lose my job because of this whole ordeal, Either I'm going to crash the fuck out or I'm going to get very, very fucking rich. And I hope it's plan B. And what I mean by that is I will have grounds for a class action lawsuit against my employer for trying to control what I do on the internet when I don't represent my job when I'm on the internet. I represent myself, number one. Number two, I'm entitled to a lunch break. And if I get on someone's panel during my lunch break on my phone, I can do that. Not breaking any rules, not breaking any laws. See, when you work for the government, you cannot access social media sites on a government computer. It won't let you do it. I've tried when I first started. Won't let you do it. But if I'm on my lunch break and I'm on my phone, I can do whatever the fuck I want. So you keep spinning the narrative, fuck boy, and you keep telling these lies. I'm a firm believer shit's gonna come back and bite you in the ass. And this is why people don't really want to fuck with you. And when I mean fuck with you, I mean like mess with you in a good way. This is why artists don't want to be associated with you. Because of fuckboy shit like this. This is the new Archbishop of Creek Squad. If you're a Creek Squad member, you might as well just accept it that he's calling shots now. He's already got the shot out from the main guy. Main guy's mom's his best friend. But I just wanted to get on here and say this to show what type of piece of shit you still are. And it's funny that you told somebody else that you want to squash the beef with me, but a week before the rave, you were already plotting to try to get me fired. Okay. You think by taking and striking people's channels makes you smart. It don't. Now you're starting to mess in a realm you know nothing about. And I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to win this battle. I will come out on top. And you will be the piece of shit that you've always been. And you'll continue to be that. And no one's ever going to want to fuck with you. It's in the music industry. And quite honestly, I don't even think Ryan wants to fuck with you. He just made that little video just to try to take a shot at me and this side of the fence. But he hasn't said your name since, has he? Imagine that. I'd be almost willing to bet if he does say your name, it'd probably be 2-3 months down the road, and it probably won't be in a positive way. But remember, fuckboy, what goes around comes around. And karma will always bite you in the ass. Because let me tell you what's going to happen. If you were to be successful, let me tell you what you've done. I'm not going to talk about taking money out of my family's mouth. Because I will always provide for my family. Even if I have to go get 2 or 3 jobs to make up the amount of money that I make with this job. Okay? because I won't let my pride or ego get in the way to go do a shitty job to make sure my family's taken care of, unlike your lazy ass. No, I will always work. Even if I were to be paralyzed, I would still get a job and work, unlike your lazy ass, who relies on his wife to financially support your family. And that's sad. You better hope that she outlives you. Because if you outlive her, your ass will be homeless. But then again, you probably won't, because you probably hook up with the same guy that your ex-wife caught you with, so he can take care of it. You talk about the slap around the hurt around the world. At least I wasn't getting my cheeks clapped or slapped by another man. Know that. uh, so run around, tell your little lies, brag and boast, but you will not win. I'm smarter than the average bear. And that's all I'm going to say for now. But don't go around telling people that you're not about that fuckboy shit when you really are. And if anybody wants to see the receipts, I'll send them to you. Just hit me up and I'll show you exactly what was said. But he knows exactly what was said. I just read it verbatim. So don't go around saying that you're not about that fuckboy shit when you really are. And that's why people don't like you. And they'll never like you. Yeah, they might praise you right now because they have more hatred for me. And they're going to try to take two of the less evils. But eventually, your true colors are going to come out like they always do. And you'll always be a fuckboy. And that's just how life is with you. You have shown to be the biggest flip flopper. You said the most foul and disgusting things on people. You wish a dying man to hurry up and die. You said some foul shit about people's unborn children, to include Church's child. That's why I was so shocked that he even shouted you out. You said on this panel, you, I think it was Menace, and some other people, you said you had hard evidence facts that his child wasn't even his. That came out of your mouth. The live is still up. People can go look at it. It was sometime last year. I would probably say probably right around, it might have been either December or January. It was either right after the Nashville project or during when all the diss tracks were being dropped. Yeah, you have said some foul shit about people, but you want to sit on your high and mighty horse and act like that you don't do any of that stuff. So I'm gonna quote another YouTube content creator who I respect, who I like, and that's Mr. Rusty Trucks. I'm gonna quote him. It's always gonna be fuck Johnny Gobble for life. Because you're just a fuck boy. So that's my emergency broadcast on Fuckboy. So with that being said, what's up, chat? How are y'all doing? Hope everybody's doing good tonight. And for the other two fuckboys that were in Chop's chat today, wishing that I lose my job, I think one of them name was Nick, and the other one was Big Balls, 1996 or something like that. Just know God don't like ugly. Karma has a way of showing you that when you say bad things to people or wish bad things upon people like that, it can come back and bite you in the ass. Even if you own your own business and you're self-employed and you're your own boss, as you say, karma can still come back and bite you to where you may lose that business. And then you'll be out of a job. I hope that never happens to you. But if it does, just know you brought that on yourself. Okay? And make sure you put your helmet up back on before you hurt yourself, little buddy, and get back on that short bus. All right? Okay.
As you can see, the headbagger is not over it. Not even a little bit. They are never going to be over it. And they're going to hold this to heart for the rest of their life. And that's why people are going to keep clowning them. I'm seeing people in the comment section. Yeah, but you still got dog walked. It is what it is. He's a low-cal. And I don't think he really cares, more so because he is getting numbers from people wanting to see him crash out. But he thinks he's like a serious journalist, right? So his feelings is hurt. He's going to continue trying to expose and go after the person, right? So it's just a low-cal war. It is what it is. Tell me what you think down in the comment section. Hit the like button. Check out my podcast on Spotify. That is Smoke Break with BX Beast Boy. All right. Appreciate you guys. Let's maybe talk about something else. I don't know what else happened.